so Stanislav, thank you for doing this today.
Thank you,
First of all, I wanted to ask you to tell me a little bit about the Evolve Centre and what you do here.
Evolve Center for me is one beautiful place where people can achieve a lot of goals. They can evolve basically. They can learn a lot of stuff. They can have fun at the same time in very safe environment. We really try to provide very quality service in different areas, including parkour, tricking, Muay Thai, personal training, crossfitting, and others as well. We have very different various of age groups, starting from 4 years old to older people who are 40 years and above.
Who are your most popular customers, you would say?
I would say the teenagers between 11, 13, 14 years.
Do you think it's a growing sport? Is there a large market for
free running?
For free running, yeah.
Yes. It's a growing sport, and it's where it gonna goes. We just gonna see, but the opportunities are unlimited. It's just very free sport, I would say. I'm saying free sport. I mean, till now it wasn't put in any frames, so people they were exploring. They were trying new stuff, and over 5 years it grows so much. It become from something not. It basically it's like a tree growing and basically spreading so many branches, because in free running you can have so many ways to go.
What do you wear to do parkour?
That's a question which is very basically from person to person. What I like to wear is not necessarily what other people would like to wear. For parkour, I would say again, it's up to the person what to decide to wear. I'm gonna give some couple of suggestions, but it's basically what you feeling more comfortable with. Yeah. One of the things is definitely you have to have your your pants. Yeah.
Joggers.
Your joggers have to be loose. So basically, you have to have freedom of movement of legs and so on and so on. But I've seen a lot of people using leggings and shorts over the leggings as well. Yeah. So it's again various. Me personally, I wouldn't wear special leggings. I would wear loose joggers. Yeah. Very loose joggers, but not too long because I don't want them to catch up on something.
And you feel like that's the most freeing clothing you can wear, and the greatest flexibility it allows you to do
cotton-based joggers, loose, very loose. How you call the base or the bottom?
Yeah, the crotch or the
where basically they getting together, the legs are getting together this part to be more not so up, but more down. Yeah. I don't know how to say this in English, but yeah.
Yeah, a lot baggier.
Baggier, yes. Baggier, definitely baggier joggers.
In terms of other products or accessories within parkour, would you wear gloves?
I wouldn't suggest anybody to wear gloves.
No.
No. Because you can't feel the obstacles with gloves.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people prefer gloves because their hands are weary and they have blisters when they train a lot and basically they rip their skin and so on and so on. Sorry, this is the process.
Yeah.
You have to go over it basically. When you tear your skin a couple of times, when you get a couple of blisters, you're gonna stop getting them. But you have to go through that process because with gloves, you're not feeling the obstacles.
When you do this outside, and it involves an indoor centre, but when you do it outside, do you wear warm clothing or do you need anything weatherproof?
When you train outside, it's definitely better to wear, let's say, a t-shirt and a sweatshirt on top of that, basically. Something to keep you warm before you warm up. basically, because when you start warming up, you need to be warm, and but when you start warming up, you really just heat up from your body, and if you have on top of yourself basically like fabric which give you extra warmth and stuff, you can get really warm. Actually, you can overheat, I would say.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you're training, let's say winter time in minus temperatures, which not very likely, basically, because in winter time most of the time we train indoors.
Yeah.
And basically we go out most likely people go out in springtime. Here in England, because people are used with the bad weather, basically with the rain and stuff, I bet that's a lot of people are going out, basically training outside even during the winter season, basically January, February. Then they're going out even though it's raining and stuff. So for these people, I mean, for people who really want to train, even doesn't matter if it's wet or it's raining, like some kind of a waterproof type of clothing can be good as well. Definitely. Okay. But I would say that's really already like very hardcore tracers who wants to train even in the rain. Me personally, I wouldn't go in the rain training, basically. Yeah. I can go after rain, let's say when it's wet already, and I have to be extra careful because everything is slippery, but I would say best time to train is when it's dry, definitely. Because it's dangerous. It's getting really, really dangerous, and it's not up to you sometimes because you don't know how slippery the surface is when it's getting wet.
Yeah. And in terms of, for example, the clothes that you do wear, and you buy them, do you tend to buy them really cheap?
Depends on my budget, basically. Yeah. But I mean, if I have money, I wouldn't like buy the cheapest one. Definitely, I would buy something which I'm feeling comfortable with. At the same time, I'm feeling nice looking with it. Basically, I like myself. Like I feel confident in my. Because let's say if I buy very cheap joggers, which basically they're comfortable but they're not very good looking, but because they're cheap, I bought them. I'm not gonna feel as comfortable. Some people wouldn't care, of course. I mean, but
so you are willing to.
Yeah, I'm willing to spend a little bit extra money, but the joggers to be comfortable and look good as well. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. It's outdoor sport. I mean, they're gonna get dirty. They're gonna get to the washing machine. Yeah. They're gonna rip. They're gonna rip more. They're gonna be thrown away. I'm gonna buy new ones. And
that's really interesting to hear that you're also interested in the fashion side of it, and that you want your clothes to be stylish as well as practical and functional.
Well, yeah, but I mean, again, depend what you understand by fashionable, to look good. Because from my perspective, one thing gonna look good, and from your perspective, something else gonna look good. You know, let's say for me, these pants, like these joggers, they look great. You know, from your perspective, these are quite cheap joggers. That's from your perspective. So it's basically depends from the people. You can't say basically, oh, these joggers, these are cheap. No, for some people these are expensive, for these are cheap. So you can't say that basically.
Okay, and in terms of your sorts of casual clothing, I just wanted to ask you quickly, do you like any particular brands?
I would say Supra is one of my favorite brand, but it's more about shoes again, because in terms of like clothing, I don't have I'm not a fan of particular brand. I have wear some clothes with brands, but I'm not basically just a brand person. In terms though of basically shoes, I would say Supra, really really comfortable because they're skater, basically for skater shoes as well. That's basically the core of Supra, skater shoes. But they're very comfortable. For dancing, because I'm a dancer as well. For dancing, I really love Supra, but Nikes as well.
I'm also trying to understand the for parkour customer. Are you into any of the sort of urban sports? Do you like music?
Oh yeah.
What sort of music do you like?
Again, it's more about like what is from people. Yeah. But I would basically just say a couple of styles, and that's gonna cover like 90% of the people who they're training. Drum and bass. Different style, different varieties of drum and bass. Me personally, liquid drum and bass, love it. Trance or hard trance, house as well, and dubstep. Basically.
Okay, great.
That's the music. It's really good for like because it lifts you up basically. And again, from house, it's more like electro house, I would say, or like EDM, more like EDM, but EDM is more like trance already. Anyway, so yeah, this kind of music basically.
And my last question is: have you ever heard of the brand Carhartt?
Carhartt,
yes.
No.
No. Okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
All right. Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.